Hey everyone, it's Coach Louise. Welcome to the page. It is prep week. So this week we get set for success. So I just want to go over a couple of quick things. And then as the week goes through, I'm going to post some more information out there on these things. But when you get your challenge pack, I want you to open it up, look through everything if you haven't already. And some of the key ones I want you to look through are the eating plan booklet and the Start Here guide. On the eating plan booklet, go to page 5 or 4 and do this. The calorie, get started on your calorie target for the day, and that equates, you'll get a number and that equates, then you go over to the bracket on page 19, and that'll tell you which category you're in and how many containers that you get. And then we're going to start building our weekly meal plan. So to do that, then you want to go over to the pages, I think it starts on 24, and you get the container page, and it shows you the suggested foods that you can put in your container. The things on the top of the list are the most nutrient dense, so I like people to stay in the top 10 to get really great results. But you know, anything goes here as long as it's on the list. Well, and if it's not on the list, doesn't mean you can't eat it. Let's just figure out what container it is and if it needs to be a specific portion or not. Because what you'll see is some of these, most of them are, if you can fit in the container, that's your portion. But then there are some things like a banana. Where'd it go? It's half a large banana. It's lower on the food list because there's a lot of sugar in banana. So you want, berries are your best. Watermelon, cantaloupe, orange, tangerine, apples. So those are like in your top 10. So on the banana, it would be a half a large. On kiwi fruit, it's 2 medium. So look at that and just get familiar with the food list. And then what we do and what your container count is. And then in the Files tab above, I put in a weekly meal plan that I have put together to give you an idea. And then also this one is based on the lower calorie bracket, which most people fall into for losing weight. So you'll already see that. And then there's a blank page in the template that I posted in the files up there so you can start building your own. Now this is a great to get your whole week set. And then what you will do then once you've done that is, again, in the page files above, is this blank shopping list. So then you'll figure out what food you need to get from the store. We always do the shopping on the weekends, and do it whatever works into your schedule. But I just, I'll throw it out there every weekend. Don't forget to get your meal prep done. So you want to plan your meals, get your shopping list put together, and then make sure you have a little time, like an hour, to do, prep your veggies, cook some meat, cook some potato or quinoa or brown rice, that kind of thing, and have it set so that on Monday morning you are set to go to work, or if you don't work away from home, if you're ready to run your errands and that kind of thing. So that is one of the critical components of getting the results is the nutrition, right? Most women struggle with that. The workouts, even though they are challenging, they're easy. You push play, you listen to what Autumn tells you to do, you do it to the best of your ability. Make sure it's on par with form. Form is king. If you don't do it with weights in the beginning, leave the weights out until you get the form down. Autumn is super good about cueing form, but again, the workout, you push play, you do what she tells you. You push as hard as you can in that minute, and this first week is going to be the hardest, and you will be sore, but next week you're going to feel so much stronger, and it's really unbelievable. Same thing for the eating plan. This first week is going to be hardest because this is change, and you're doing something different, and it's more structured and rigid, but it is very, very simple, really. And but if you have any questions about it, let me know, and we're going to work through it together. But again, this first week can be, it just feels a little awkward because it's new. But you'll get into the groove, and you'll get to know after this week. You'll see how real simple it really is. So that I like to put together a weekly meal plan. That just makes it easier for me to go shopping and get all my stuff. But sometimes you do 3 or 4 days at least. So you always want to at least be a day ahead, right? So you have your stuff packed and ready to go. This sheet is in the files above too. And this is just your daily tracker. And you could do it this way if you wanted, your daily container count, and you could write out what your breakfast, lunch, dinners, and 2 snacks are. You can put this on your fridge or carry this around with you, and then you know exactly what you are going to eat for the day. You know, this is good. And then there's also on your phone, you can download the free 21-day tracker app. So you just type in 21-day tracker and it will come up, and it will have Beachbody logo under it. And you set it up, and then you just go into here and you can track your days. And when you push on a day, it has your container counts in there, and you just for breakfast, I would put in, you know, what I had as far as container goes, and then, you know, it'll tell you how many you have left. So by the end of the day, it kind of keeps you on track. But, you know, that's kind of if you have to wing it. The good thing, though, is to have it planned so you know exactly, you know, before you leave the house what you are doing. So those are some of the key things. The only other things are, and again, I'm going to post more information to the week on these, and any questions, all questions, please post them in the group here so that everybody can benefit from, you know, the question being asked and answered. Because if you're thinking it, probably somebody else is too. You will need a set of weights, a light set of weights, 5 pounds, depending on if you've been working out or not. If you have been working out, you might want a set of 8 for your light. For your heavies, could be 5 pounds, 8 pounds, or 10 pounds, just depending on what fitness level you're coming in at. Sometimes it's good actually to have the 3, because there are a couple of shoulder moves, like lateral moves, where you'll want a lighter weight than on some of the other moves that, you know, involve like chest press, or when you're doing leg work, you can use heavier weights because it's bigger muscles. But on some of the little muscles, we're doing shoulder things, you might want a lighter weight. And so the key there is just form. We want to make sure we're following form. If you have to do it with no weight the whole first week, do it with no weight. Make sure you're just focusing on form, and listen to Autumn. She is really good about cueing that. And then Kat is our modifier. She does a lot of the exercises without weights. And then you can add them in, that's great. But the important point is just to get moving, push as hard as you can for each minute of each exercise. Each exercise is only 1 minute. So, and you are gonna be sore without a doubt this week, but next week is going to be better. So just wanted to welcome you to the group and make sure you take in all the information that's going to be posted in here this week. Get yourself set up for success. Day 1 will be Monday. Again, any questions, ask them here, private message me, and then we will get ready to rock and roll day 1 on Monday. Okay, have a great day.